Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is June 4th, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at top stocks with a heavy short ratio. So with that, I got a stock for you here. AEO, American Eagle. Stock is beaten down and now it's trying to go higher and try to squeeze those short sellers and jump higher. So with that, let's jump in and get started. Alright, we'll start with a quick market update and then let's look at top stocks with a heavy short ratio. I will also cover few of my top picks here and then finally we'll pick few stocks to buy at these levels here and then we'll conclude. So with that, let's jump in. We'll start with a quick market update here. Look, market is really difficult of late. It's very volatile. On Friday, we had Dow Jones Industrial Average down by 1%, Nasdaq down by 2.47, and S&P 500 also down. Look, the tech-heavy Nasdaq is going down faster, as you can see here. So at these levels here, what's going on here is we got here job report and we got stronger than expected jobs. Because of this, market is really worried. Traders are really selling the stocks because they think Federal Reserve, they're going to tighten the monetary policy because there is a good job growth here. That's what's going on here. Good news is a bad news. Good news on the job front is bad news for the traders and investors because Fed might get some ammunition to increase the rates. All right, now let's jump in here and look at the fear and greed index. Look, just a week ago, we were about 11, 12, but now we are in the fear zone. At least stocks are moving slightly higher. That's a good news, but it's a volatile market. The market is really ping pong between the fear zone and extreme fear zone. That's what's going on here. Depending on the news in the market, it goes up and down nicely. It's a great market for traders. You could buy the stocks, especially the big ETFs like QQQ, SMH, SPY when they're down, and then you can sell them when they're higher. And I know many folks love to sell some put options on top ETFs like QQQ, SPY, making very good money that way. All right, now let's jump in here and look at stock news for the stock with a very high short ratio. Look, we got Camping World here, ticker symbol CWH. They're going to expand their footprint into 11 major market. Stock is beaten down here and try to slowly start going higher. It's a good one to buy here. As summer opens up, this stock can go higher and squeeze those short sellers. Then you got HashiCorp here. It's a cloud-based software company. Stock came down even though they did a good revenue as well as EPS, but their guidance was a little bit weak. That's why stock came down here. It's got a heavy short ratio. You could slowly start acquiring or buying some HashiCorp also. And then you got one of my favorite here, ICPT, Intercept. It's a biotech company, high short ratio here. And then you got Rite Aid. Rite Aid stock is slowly jumping higher. You could take a look at this one also. And then you got Oxygen here. Looks like they're adding some regenerative medicines. Stock is beaten down big time. You could take a look at this one also. It's a one of the top meme stock. And then you got Teladoc here. Teladoc is completely beaten down. This used to be the king back in COVID days. Stock went higher and Cathy Wood kept on buying this one, but right now stock is down. It's forming a nice base. I can see this stock going higher. It's still one of the stocks which is best positioned in the remote doctor visit type situation, and they got more than 50% of Fortune 500 client base. It's a big dog in this space here. And then you got Chewy. Finally, Chewy stock started going higher after the earning beat and higher revenues. Could be okay to slowly start buying some Chewy here. All right, now let's jump in here and look at stocks with a heavy short ratio. So what we'll do is we'll pick some good ones. I look at this list very carefully. We'll look at volume, more than 1 million shares traded, relative strength index less than 50. That tells you these stocks are beaten down. You could buy these ones, carefully. And then we are also looking at gross margin more than 30%. That tells you these stocks are a little more stronger. So this is a short list that I typically look at and buy some of these names to play the short squeeze game. So with that, let's jump in here. Look, this is a short list here, and look, short ratio is high, as you can see here, all more than 16%. At the same time, look at the gross margin here, gross margin more than 30%. These are some few good companies. I also look at the overall score here. I like the higher overall score, higher the better. So with that, we got few ones here. We got Intercept Pharma here, ICPT. Look at that nice overall score, 83, and stock is totally beaten down here. You could slowly start buying this one. This can jump higher. And as you scan through here, we got one more with nice and high overall score, which is Dick's Sporting Goods here. Look, RSI is low, 42. You could buy this one also. This stock can also go higher. And then you got one more, or a couple more here. We got Ride Blockchain. It's got nice and high overall score here. Stock is beaten down with all these crypto stocks going down. This one has gone down here. I'm slowly accumulating. This can go higher as crypto opens up and starts going higher. And then you got one more here, Urban. Look, Urban has been going higher off late, and still RSI is just 50. You could still buy this one here. And then you got one more, Williams Sonoma. Not sure who is shorting this one here. Look, it's got a high short ratio, which is 15. Let's see here. Short ratio 16% here. RSI is 48, tells you it's beaten down here. You could buy this great company here. So these are my few of my top stocks that I look at, and I also look at stocks that are moving in 1 day, 5 day. Those are the ones you could slowly buy, given they have not jumped up so much. Look, we got big here, big lots. You could buy this one also here. Stock is slowly going higher. Even on Friday, it went higher. And then you got here American Eagle. Stock is going higher, as you can see here. You could take a look at that one too. And then you got BBIO, Bridge Bio, one of my favorite stock. You could buy this one also here. Stock is going down on Friday, and the broader market is down big time. And then you got both GBT as well as Urban. They're also trying to go higher. Looks like Urban here, stock, it's RSI is 50. So stock has gone up a little bit here. I would rather go after GBT here, given stock is clobbered here, trying to go higher in 1 day here. And you could also watch what insiders and institutions are doing. If they're scooping up stocks, you could look at those ones and buy them. Look, HCP, HashiCorp, stock came tumbling down here. It's a software play, and insiders are buying, institutions are buying. You could also buy along with them here. Right now, look, RSI is 44, tells the stock is beaten down here. And we got a few more with nice insider buy, like Asana. Our CEO is buying, Dustin, CEO and co-founder. It's absolute pain to hold this one off late, but this can go higher as these stocks, as market stabilizes here. And as we scan through here, we got Virgin Galactic here. Finally, looks like investors are buying this stock here. It's responding in 10-day time frame. You could also buy this one here, given institutions are buying heavily. And we got a few more here. Warby Parker. This could be a good one here. Institutions are buying Warby Parker here. It's jumping up in 10-day time frame. You could buy this one also. And we got a few more here. We got Porch. Porch also looks like both insiders as well as institutions are buying, but stock is showing no signs of improvement yet. If you're a contrarian, you could buy this one. As you can see here, negative net margin. And we got a few more here. We got Figs. Look, Figs is a nice institution and investor buying here. You could take a look at Figs. Stock is not responding yet. It's again negative net margin. You could take a look at that one also. All right, now let's look at stock with a heavy short ratio. And many people love stock with a heavy short ratio, especially when they're down. Look, we got here stock coming down, down, down. This tells you RSI is also falling off. Tells you stock is oversold here at the time. If insiders and institutions buy, that shows the conviction from these folks who know so much about the company, and then suddenly stock tries to go higher, squeezing those short sellers. That's the charm of buying these heavy shorted stocks here. But you got to be careful. Pick out some good ones by looking at some fundamental numbers. All right, now let's look at the entire list here. This list is sorted by short ratio. Look, we got stock with a very high short ratio here. And also we got all sorts of RSI here. As you can see here, RSI, there is no filter on RSI. I like to buy the ones with RSI lower than 50. And if the RSI is more than 50, for example, you got few ones with 61 and so on and so forth. If the stock is at a higher price, I would typically try to buy put options on them and go that route. For example, Veru here, I might consider buying put options or a put spread here. That way, if it goes down, I make some money that way. All right, now let's pull this a little bit to the side here. All right. So let's look at few stocks here. As usual, pay attention to what insiders are doing. We got Carvana and HCP both here. Insiders are buying big time here. You could buy along with them. Stock is not responding yet because Friday was a total disaster in the market. But these stocks can go higher, especially Carvana. Look, it's beaten down big time here. You could slowly accumulate this one here. This can go higher. Right now, net margin is slightly negative. This can turn around, and gross margin is positive. There is some positiveness about this company because they got some Illinois state permits. That's a good one here. And even HashiCorp, nice insider buy. That shows the confidence from those insiders. And you can also look at institution buy here. We got Oxygen. Looks like institutions are buying Oxygen. That could be a good one here. Even though insiders are selling, this kind of washes out, as you can see here. And then you got one more here, PECO here. Look, nice institution buy. You could buy this one also here. RSI is 52, middle of the road. I like it when RSI is below 50, but this also works. And then we got one more right here, Fubo TV. Look, institutions are buying Fubo TV. It's not responding yet. It's still down, as you can see here. But in a 10-day time frame, it's responding slowly. You could take a look at that one too. And I love the ones with the nice and high overall score. Look, ICPT. Nice and high overall score, and look at the RSI low. You could go after these type of stocks here. And we got one more here, Camping World. We talked about it. Nice and high overall score. You could go after that one too. And then you got Siri here. Siri has been making a slow progress, as many of you might have seen. Right now RSI is 62. I would wait for a little pullback and buy this one here. Right now RSI is a little high for me. All right, the list continues here. It's basically most stocks. Look, our short ratio is still high, as you can see here. And keep a watch on RSI. RSI, you got to be careful. Don't go after the high RSI candidates. Instead, go after low RSI candidates. Like Asana could be a good one here. You could take a look at that one here. Insiders and institutions are buying. This stock can turn around pretty quickly. And we got a few more, as you can see here. Look, we got talked about Virgin Galactic, nice institution buy. Warby Parker, we talked about that too. And we got REI, Ring Energy. This is a wild trader. Right now it's high. I would not buy at these levels here. I would wait for a pullback here. And we got one more here, BZ. BZ has got a nice institutional buy here. Stock is just a little bit high. I would not buy at these levels here. And if you're up to it, you could buy some put spread here. That way, if the stock goes down, you can make some money that way. All right, now let's jump in here and look at a few more. And before that, also keep watch if the stock is going higher in 1 day, 5 day here. Like for example, Sun Power, $18 stock here, is trying to go higher in a 5 day time frame. You could take a look at such stocks and buy them also. That's also a good strategy. And you got Meta. It's not the Facebook, it's a different kind of Meta. This also looks like it's trying to go higher in a 5 day time frame here, but RSI is high. I would not buy at this time here. All right, now the list continues here. Look at the short ratio. We got high short ratio still, as you can see here. And also keep watch on the RSI. We want a lower RSI. Below 50 are the ones which you can buy. And also keep watch on what insiders are doing, what institutions are doing. As an example, we got KPTI. Look, it's got a nice institution buy here. Stock is responding with the nice uptick in 1 day. You could buy such names here. I think you will do well. This one has got nice gross margin also. And then as you scan through here, keep watching. We got one more right here, big Winco. It's got nice institution buy here. Stock is not responding yet. You could take a look at that one also. Fundamentally not a great one, as you can see here. And finally, I love the ones with nice overall score here. We got one right here, 89, which is the right blockchain. You could buy this one. Complete disaster right now. This can go higher also. And we got one more with the 64 here, Editas. Look, this one is a good one. Editas, I normally swing trade this one. Right now it's RSI is let's see here, 48. It can still go higher, but looks like it's gone higher in past 2 weeks time here. You could still buy this one here. Very low stock price, $11. And as you scan through here, we got one more with 60. It's a Nostrum. Many of you know this stock went higher so much here. I would wait for a pullback. I would not jump the gun and buy at these levels here. All right, now let's look at few more here. And same situation, all high short ratio, as you can see here, nice and high. And as you see here, we got few with insider and institution buy here. As an example, we got Stitch Fix here. Earnings is coming up. Look, stock is beaten down here. Stock is trying to go higher here. You could buy this one. This can go higher after the earnings and squeeze those short sellers. It's already on its way higher. But RSI is still 51 tells you could still buy it here and go from there. And as you scan through, we got one more right here, Volta. Volta is a $2 stock. Nice institution buy here. And stock is slowly responding in a 10-day time frame. You could buy this one also here. Right now, fundamentals are not good. You have to be a contrarian to buy this one here. All right, we got Arrival. Looks like some of these, some of these electric vehicle names are ticking higher with the insider purchase or institution buy here. You could buy this one also. Right now, it's getting no respect from Wall Street. It's still down, but this can also go higher. As usual, I love the ones with nice and high overall score. We got few names here, especially look, Urban, INVA, and Bloomington, all with nice and high overall score. And you got to watch the RSI. Looks like that also checks out here, all below or equal to 50. And as you scan through, we got few more here. One with 46. This stock has been sliding big time. I would not touch it at this time here. I would wait for this to stabilize. NVTA is down big time, showing no signs of improvement yet. And as you scan through, we got one more here, RCUS. A nice overall score of 72 here. Stock is already responding. RSI 52, I would not touch it at this time here. Stock is already squeezing the short sellers, as you can see here. And we got Williams Sonoma. This is a good one here. Stock is down big time, and they announced the earnings also. You could buy this one here. It's a good one. If you don't want to buy the stock, you could buy a call spread here. Maybe stock is at 124. You could buy a 120, 130 call spread. Maybe 90 days out, you would do well. And you got few more here. We got one more with nice and high score here, HiMax. This stock has been a disaster of late. RSI is 51. I would wait for a little pullback before I buy this one here. And we got MNDT here. This is RSI is 45. You could buy this one here. Nice overall score of 63 here. You could buy this one also here. And we got CHK. I would not buy this one. Slightly high RSI for me. I want RSI to be less than 50. All right, now let's look at conclusion here. From a conclusion perspective, look, market is very, very volatile. Be very selective when you select the short squeeze stocks, and look for low RSI or relative strength index. I love the ones with the RSI below 50, and look for institutional and insider buy. That can be a catalyst to start the short squeeze, and look for improvements in 1 day, 5 day. And I also love the ones with the nice and high overall score, maybe say above 50 or so. Conservative traders look for positive net margin and also overall score more than 40. These are the little more safer candidates. From a long perspective, you could buy stocks like AEO, GBT, Big, Urban, CVNA, which is Carvana, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Williams Sonoma. And you could also buy Camping World. That's also a good one here, slightly trying to go higher up as of now. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.